So.
Welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. Week 7 is underway in EA Sports College Football, and we are ready for a terrific game. The ball is teed up, and the Bison ready to kick it away and get this game started. He'll bring it out. It's Morgan. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Nevada's offense will get the ball first. And this is the guy they are going to feed the rock in this one. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched in most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
He's got him. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
It's complete on the right side. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. And now North Dakota State gets its first chance to go on offense. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. A rough day last time out. 3 interceptions matched with 3 sacks. Dropping back, it's Hayes. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that looked like he was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Second down, they'll go to the air. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Turning it on. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Williams got it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield.
Switch, booster, booster. Q.
Looking to throw, it's Hayes. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. On target.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The run inside. It's Mitchell. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
Looking to throw on first down. Moving out to the right. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Unloads to the right. Got his man.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Trying to run, it's Scott. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Hold and fire complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. ground with the counter. There's a crease. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Nevada ripped off a huge chunk on the ground, and now they'll try to keep it going. Quick strike complete. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Morgan. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
3rd and 6 yards to go. They just keep firing. Under fire. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Nevada will be forced to punt. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads. So
oh, he's got some space. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
He might want another play. To throw, it's Hayes. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And running backs who can add to the passing game, they can be so dangerous because once they get the catch, they're operating in much more open space than they would be on a handoff. And it really also tests the linebacker's coverage ability and those DBs' tackling ability.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
You can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
Throws to the tight end.
Oh, my God.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Mitchell. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Play is halted momentarily as the training staff is out to check on an injured member of the Wolfpack. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. This time he wants to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Hayes. With the catch, it's Collins. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Grab behind the line, it's Collins. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. A give to Brown. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He's got great speed. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. Now an opportunity to extend their lead before the break. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Fires to the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route run. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Looking to the big tight end. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. The play action fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield very late in the half. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Nevada set to kick off to start the 3rd quarter. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Now on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Hayes. Under fire. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down.
Well, this offense did a lot of good things there in the first half. It wouldn't surprise me if they pumped.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And they stop him short. Complete the pass, but no first down. Great place to start for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Givens. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Quarterback extends the play. Trying to make magic with his feet. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So after that false start, now instead of 2nd and short, you've got 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out route. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Bringing the heat. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Gives it on the option. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll go right back to him. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
I think a lot of people in the stadium were questioning, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field at this point of the game? But the gamble paid off.
Throwing right. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Now we're going to get a momentary stoppage in play as they check on the injured Nevada player. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Gets open down the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it.
Got a little grass. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The run inside. It's Mitchell. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
Man, when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
He'll bring it out. It's Turner. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Running inside, it's Brown. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. One more time, it's Brown. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Turner. It's incomplete. They've been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's third down. Final play of the quarter coming. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Morgan. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Woods. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Fires to the end zone. Couldn't make the grab in the back of the end zone, and I think he pushed off and created some room. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. They'll go with Brown. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Nevada. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Here's a heat. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
The give and tick, 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 tick. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
The run inside. It's Mitchell. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Nevada. That's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. On the ground, it's Scott. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Wolfpack uses its final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Maybe some room here. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating.